Hello, I am Kristin, and welcome to my channel on healing my body and mind through nutrition and exercise. Welcome back if you've been following along, and welcome if you are new. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and follow along. I love to hear your comments. Where are you coming from? Where are you on your journey in carnivore? Are you new to carnivore? What's going on? Leave that in the comments. So today I wanted to talk about something because I've been kind of noticing it lately, and it's a super TMI and embarrassing thing, but we all probably have gone through it at one point in our lives, right? And it's body odor, like stinky, really bad body odor. I suffered through this like a lot. So usually I finally found a deodorant that is pretty clean and helps. But if I were to like excessively sweat or anything like that, I would immediately stink no matter what deodorant I have used in the past. But I've realized recently, after being on carnivore for about 7 months now, that I haven't really had that issue. And so I really even noticed it today because we dropped off the kids at school, which is why I did not have a video the other day. And we're getting ready for the back to school. So school started, dropped off the kids, went to the park with the little one for only 15 minutes because the heat and the humidity was so bad that I was already feeling the sweat drip down my back. Now, normally at this point, if I'm feeling the sweat drip down my back, I'm sweating under my arms and I am going to stink. Well, I didn't. And the other day I realized I was at the park for over an hour in between the meet and greet for the kids. And I also didn't really stink. And I was sweaty. I mean, down the back, you could see it on my shirt. It was bad. I sweat. So there's something to this, right? And I have heard this in the past. I've heard people say that they've been on carnivore and they no longer stink, but I really didn't believe it because I was still kind of stinky a little bit here and there. And so I'm like super excited about this. You don't understand. Like it's embarrassing to stink. So like if I've gone on a field trip, I've always taken like extra deodorant with me so that if I go to the bathroom, I can freshen up because I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, if I could smell myself, somebody can probably smell me. Maybe they couldn't, but like I was paranoid. So this is a huge, huge plus if you are a person that gets stinky, okay? So I'm gonna read this off of what I found on the information as to why possibly you're not stinking anymore after being on the carnivore diet for a while. I don't know how long it's going to take. I just noticed it now more recently, 7 months in. So many people on the carnivore diet have reported a noticeable reduction in body odor, including me, including underarm odor. Here's what might be contributing to the change. So reduced toxin intake, dietary influences. A carnivore diet eliminates many foods that can contribute to body odor, including processed foods, sugar, and carbohydrates, which can ferment and lead to unpleasant smells. The reduced odor-producing bacteria. Processed foods and sugars can feed bacteria on the skin that produce odor. It's crazy how our bodies work, right? By eliminating these foods, you reduce the substrate available for these bacteria. Improved gut health. Microbiome balance. The carnivore diet can lead to a reduction in gut dysbiosis. I might be saying that wrong. An imbalance in gut bacteria, which is often linked to body odor. When the gut microbiome is balanced, it can decrease the production of gases and toxins that are excreted through the sweat. So that makes sense. I have always asked myself, like, maybe it's something I'm eating that's making me stink. I thought maybe like it was the vegetables. I don't know. Increased ketone production. Ketosis. On a carnivore diet, your body enters a state of ketosis where it burns fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates. This process produces ketones, which can be less odorous than the byproducts of carbohydrate metabolism. Elimination of certain foods. Oxalates, those veggies, I'm telling you, it's the veggies, and sulfur compounds. Foods high in oxalates and sulfur, like cruciferous vegetables, can contribute to body odor. The carnivore diet removes these foods, which might reduce odor. And reduce sweat production. Less sweat production. A diet high in fats and protein and low in carbohydrates might lead to less sweating overall, further reducing the chances of body odor. Now, for me, like I just said, I was freaking sweating because I live where it's hot and very humid, and it was about to rain, so it got even more humid. Today was really, really bad, and it was not even 9 in the morning, I swear. So I still personally still sweat a lot, but again, it's only been 7 months. Maybe I'll start sweating less. I don't know. That would be amazing as well. But I will take sweating with no odor anytime. Okay. So while evidence and individuals report suggest that body odor can decrease on a carnivore diet, there has not been specifically anything scientifically addressing this topic as to if it's true or not. But listening to testimonials is amazing and it seems to be true. So most of this understanding comes from just general knowledge and how diet can impact body odor and individual experience, right? I always tell you, everybody is different. My body is going to be different than yours. You might stop sinking like a month in. I don't know. You might be like me, like 7 months in and finally seeing change. Maybe you haven't seen any change at all. So if you have seen a change, now that we're talking about it, please leave it in the comments. I want to know, do you stink? Do you not stink? I know it's such a TMI. People get embarrassed, but it's so natural, right? So carnivore is like, people want to talk shit about it, but there are so many benefits that I have seen since starting carnivore that it still surprises me when I see a change. I shouldn't be surprised, right? It's we're removing all of these toxins, oxalate dumping, and all these words that you hear, and but the fact is that your body is removing all the bad stuff that you have put into your body and finally getting all the true nutrients that you need. And I really truly believe that it's an amazing change, and it's been an amazing change for me. So today we talked body odor and sweat. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, and I will see you again tomorrow. Remember to subscribe and save.